How are you?
I'm good. It was just a little bit of a stressful morning,
but we're
happy
here
to be
now.
here. We made it.
How was
All
your
that
week? What did you do
matters.
this week? Tell me a little something. Wait, oh my God. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to A Little Bit Petty. I'm Justin Petty, and today I'm here with Bea. Hello, Bea.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, but back to it. What did you do this week?
I mostly worked this week.
Oh, okay.
I really binged my way through Dollface.
Ooh, okay.
Which was very, very cute. Yeah, but just a lot of training, a lot of working out, a lot of loving on my clients. And then last night I had a night in.
Good.
Stayed in with some girls and smoked, a little bit of weed.
Oh yeah, just a touch.
Just a touch, honey. She's legalized.
Yeah, literally.
We're loving her.
You're really live, laugh, loving weed.
Chicago is live, laugh, loving weed.
Yeah.
Chicago is like
live,
really,
laugh, loving weed.
Chicago is really in that moment. My roommate and I were talking about like how there's this new wave of like weed moms in Chicago, and like all of the merchandise and all of the like little kitschy things.
Yes.
Like an apron that's like, I'd rather be smoking a joint, like with a
It's so true. It's so true. Oh my God, there's gonna be like suburban weed moms.
You love to see
it.
We love to see it.
We do love to see it.
Why not?
Gonna be so cute.
Why not? Listen, if my mom would have smoked weed, things would have turned out a lot cuter than.
Yeah, a lot different. A lot different from.
She could have used some weed.
Yeah. You seem a little stressed, Mom.
Yeah.
But let me not say that, because my mom ever sees that, she gonna whoop my ass.
Ooh,
She gonna.
We're just kidding.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
I'm like,
but,
you can call me, girl. I'll smoke you out.
Exactly. But back to your training, back to what you're doing. I did have a question about all that. So, how does your body fare with you training every day? And is it like your workout every day, or is it like 50-50 where it's kind of a workout and like kind of like you're actually training someone so you don't have to do everything that they're doing?
Yeah, I have like varying days. So if I have like some days, like I'll train 5 clients in a row, with just like minutes in between.
Yeah.
And I'm not really working out the whole time. It's not about me.
Yeah.
Getting a workout. It's definitely for them, obviously. But I'm working out with them a little bit because I'm getting the weight set up for them. So I'm actually like putting on, like throwing around plates all day. Yeah. I mean like demoing just, so they know how to do the motion. It's like demoing's not a full workout, but it's kind of like by the end of the day, you've done probably like 100 squats. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and by that end of the day, and sometimes you have to work out yourself because you do have to get that full thing in. Because we try to get big booties for the summer. Yes. Period. And
scary big.
Literally BBL. Like I want people to think like I had a BBL. That's how fat I want my ass.
I'm with you. Like I want the same shit.
Ain't no way.
No, I know, and it is genuinely hard because you have to. I've been running a lot. Yeah. Like it's just something that helps with my mental health. It's not even really that conducive to me like growing a bigger booty. No. But like because it's hard to not be in a calorie deficit when you're running every day. Yeah. So, but like I am committed to like amping up this region, just all of it, the thighs. I want a Doja Cat, like, you can see it from the front.
Exactly. I want, if you can see my booty from the front, that's how it's a good booty.
So you see it from the back.
When you see it from the back. Hey.
Honestly, I think there are, so did you see that I started a new class?
Yes.
Okay, so I just started. Yes. It seems like we just set this up. We didn't. No. We did not, I swear. No. But Cheeks for Weeks at Strong Hands. Yes. Yeah, it's going to be every other Saturday, and it's a workshop that shows you specific movements to do for building up your booty.
Where is that going to be at?
At Strong Hands Gym in Lakeview. Okay. Yeah, it's right by Windy City, or not Windy City. Is it Windy City Euros? Yeah. Windy City Euros.
Maybe? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, like that Starbucks on the corner of like if you were on Broadway?
I'm gonna say something.
And go.
I'm the worst. Like, I am the worst with directions.
No one is worse than me. You can
say a street, and I'm like, I literally have never heard of that street, and I can live on it.
You're like, Broadway?
Broadway. Girl,
I've never been there.
Girl, New York? Oh my God, I love Dreamgirls. Broadway, yes, she's a Broadway girl. She's a Broadway girl through and through.
I do love Dreamgirls, though.
It is a really cute musical.
Didn't we listen to Dreamgirls when Tristan was driving us?
Yeah, let me tell you something.
And she was like, why are you guys freaking out?
Effie White is me.
Yeah.
Because when I saw myself, like, something about Effie White and, like, her strength and the way that she looked and, like, everything about her, I was just like, okay, this is where I get a lot of my femininity. This is where, like, this is also where I feel like how I move my body.
Yeah.
When I saw Jennifer Hudson like that, because, like, for some reason, I'm going to say this, like, you get, like, when you are, like, more of a thicker girl or more of a broader girl, it is very, like, it is very difficult sometimes because, like, you can love your muscles and love yourself, but at the same time, there also is this weird dichotomy of, like, wanting that, like, petite shoulder, hourglass figure, like, so kiss, mwah, 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 mwah. But, like, I've learned that
okay.
you know what I mean? Like, the little,
oh, yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
But, like,
it's this whole coquettish, like, you know, fantasy, but it's very, to me, it's very male gaze-y.
Literally.
And I can say that and really know that and believe that, and I still, like, fall victim to that pressure to be smaller and,
exactly.
You know, and I'm like, this is the patriarchy. Of course they want us to be, like, small and weak and easy to move around and easy to control.
Exactly.
And, like, we need protection and, you know, no, fuck that. Like,
no.
I don't need you to protect me. Like, in fact, you probably need me to protect you.
Exactly. And that's okay too.
And that's okay too. You love to see it.
Yeah. I'll protect you ever.
Yeah.
But as long as you treat me like a lady when we get back. Oh.
Like a lady, and then, like, later not a lady. Like, I want you to treat me like a hoe.
Yeah, like a hoe.
Past midnight.
Yeah, past midnight, I am a hoe. Like, legs right into the air, you know, just swinging, but also, like, keeping it cute.
Combat over. Like,
combat over. Just a little.
I'm just a hoser.
No! I never reached that. I try. Okay, I'm
just kidding.
But there are so many people. I know so many people that are.
Not me though. I think it's really funny that I do like to be sub in bed because I feel very dominant, like, during the day.
Yes.
And I'm, like, always telling people what to do. And I'm like, at the end of the day, I just don't want to be doing that. I want someone to take the reins and, like, be the initiator and
literally throw me on the ceiling and then, like, let my body, like, drop to the bed. Like,
wait, like one of those sticky,
yes, like
from the 90s, those hands.
Yes. And I'm like,
yeah.
I want the drip down and be like, oh my God. Thank you. Hi.
It felt so good.
Stop, I feel so good.
And you know it didn't.
Girl, you made me feel so small here.
Oh, there it is.
Literally.
The fantasy.
It's one of those things that, like, I find myself, like, exactly, like, that male gaze, that fantasy that you want to feel like this thing, what we've made, like, femininity out to be.
Right.
But, like, it can literally be anything.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And I'm like, but it's also, like, I also know that it's not bad to have superficial things about yourself.
No. I think that there is a lot of power in, like, you know, recognizing that you have the autonomy to make your body look however
exactly
you want it to. And whether that's informed by, you know, things that, like, in any other sense you would consider to be, like, anti-feminist, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's like, yes, you shouldn't feel that pressure, but if this is what you want and this is what makes you feel, you know, comfortable in your own skin and you feel sexy
exactly
this way, then fucking do that.
Girl, if I feel like a hot girl this way, I'm gonna be a hot girl. Period.
But just, I feel like you gotta allow yourself a little bit of space to reject, like, some of, like, the silly shit that comes along with that. Like, I wasn't allowing myself to lift, like, upper body for a long time because I was like, oh, my arms are gonna get, like, way too big, and then people are gonna be like, that's a dude in a dress, You know, just like early on in my transition.
Yeah.
And I had that just fear to like have any kind of strength in my arms or shoulders. You know, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make myself wider. I'm gonna not fit in any of my dresses.
It's really the dresses, bitch. It's really the dresses that fucking kill me, because you'll just sit there and you'll be like, because when you're working out, you're like, do I really want to work out my back? Because when you work out your back and you try to get one of those cute little strapless dresses, you never can zip it up. It's literally so ghetto.
I'm telling you, I have ripped through, like clean through, zipper flying off, like so many.
When I tell
it's
you,
such a waste.
I have made it my life mission to I usually go bigger. I usually end up going bigger in like the chest part, so it doesn't happen. Yeah. But then it just fits loose, and you're always like adjusting it up.
What I'm doing right now, I'm like,
you're like, oh, hold on.
I do that too. I'll just sit here like this. I'm my own straps. But no, I mean, I do the same thing as far as like buying a little bit bigger so that I don't break my stuff. But like, I'm guilty of still going way, way, way too small.
Girl, when you say that extra, like when you say that extra small, you're like, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I know I can fit it.
I know I can fit it.
I know.
And the girl's like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Like, are you sure you're small? Are you sure you're an extra small? And you're like, yes, I'm sure. Are you sure you don't want to try it on? Yes, I'm sure I don't want to fucking try it on. But it's really just to go home and try it on.
You're like, I wasn't going to let her, you know, Courtney from dressing room number 4 know that she was right. And that I needed a medium. Like, no the fuck I don't. Girl, I know my body.
Literally. It's a pride thing.
And then you're like, nope, I overshot.
Girl. And then it's even worse when you go back to the store and she's like, how was the dress?
Oh, are you?
Someone's done that to me. Oh
my
I'm reliving
God.
A moment. This is brought up.
Was that your petty moment?
No, that wasn't my petty moment. Someone was being petty to me. She did not need to fucking say that.
Yeah, that's hurtful.
Yeah.
Why was she out for you like that?
I don't know. It was probably just because it was pretty on her. I don't know. You know what? Like, jealousy's literally a disease. Bitch is really...
Get well soon.
Get well soon.
What was her name? Do you remember?
Literally, I can't remember her name. But I do remember the store.
What was the store?
Well, no one knows where I live. So, a certain thrift store that's literally down the street from here.
Buffalo?
Maybe. Yes. Okay, yes, it is Buffalo. But, like... I'm not. There's a lot of people that work at Buffalo Exchange, and I'm not gonna say which girl.
She's probably gone.
Yeah, probably gone. I mean, she probably like with that type of customer service. I don't see you lasting long.
Bitch, I'm telling you, that not everyone was cut out for customer service.
Or yeah, I mean, I guess we could get into how we met in retail.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I have nothing truly bad to say about the people that I worked with at all.
Me neither.
But the environment is very stressful, and I did not like it.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was just one of those things where it was just like, I'm running around all day, and y'all don't even like the outfits I'm putting on for you, and you're just yelling at me the whole time.
It was a thankless job at points.
It never felt thankful for me. To me, it never felt thankful. That's not true. There were certain people that really. It was like when I was when I'm dressing someone that's like getting ready for a birthday and they're really easy.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, she's like, hi, I just don't know what to get, and you're like, let's go, girl. You're about to have your legally blonde moment.
Yeah, you're like, we're doing the full montage. Like, yes.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's how I actually had a client there.
Yeah.
Who I dressed for their birthday, and they were like going on a trip afterwards, and they were like, I'm trying to like seal the deal with this man.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's get you like really done up. And she looked amazing, and we're still friends. We hang out. She's my client. Like, she's the best.
That's so cute though.
Yeah, I train her now, but like we also just like hang out after every time that we train together. Like, she's
good.
really cute. But I dressed her at Akira. That's how we met.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't say that.
What?
Can I say that it was Akira?
Yeah. We can say that. Like, we're not saying anything too bad. Like, we're not saying like any store secrets.
Oh no, that's true.
Yeah, no, because everyone's chill there. Stores chill.
Yeah, no.
But there's bad customers everywhere. Literally, any job you get, you'll get bad people.
And it wasn't really about the bad customers as much as it was like the pace, like the grueling pace. Like I don't know how the people who do it well do it, because I'm like, I'm on whatever you're having.
After the top stylist there for a pretty long time, it was very grueling. But like, think about.
Get Tristan in here. No, I was kidding.
Spike me, V. Okay.
No, you are so good at it.
Oh yeah, I was very good at it. But yeah, very very good. The best.
Let them know.
Let them know. I don't like to brag too much. There's like hair on my lip, but this lip gloss is sticky. And we gotta remember, black girls with sticky lip gloss is the 2022 vision.
That's
Literally.
an absolute aesthetic.
The aesthetic
goal.
for the year. The aesthetic. I want people to look at my lips.
That's like what the beauty industry, anything lip focused, like that's what you want.
Exactly.
That vibe.
It is so true. Like the thing is, and it's difficult because like, of course I keep the standard high, like pretty, but like
pretty.
Like when you're sitting there, you're like, there was a certain time in my life where I was like, you know what, you're ugly, so no more of that. I know I'm the baddest bitch now.
Period.
Ain't no way. Like, from when I was younger, like I used to have like a very big marble head and like this very short, like 5'3", 5'4", and like I was super skinny, and like I served like little milk dud on a like Tootsie Pop, literally Tootsie Pop.
So cute.
If I showed you, you'd be like, oh, whoo, oh. Yep, you be like, you were there. And you had a face at the time, and I appreciate that about you.
Like that you have a face.
You have a face I love that about you. Mm-hmm. Literally. But
now you should just show me.
No.
Okay.
But what was your childhood like?
What is my what?
What was your childhood like?
Oh.
Well, not going all the way far back, like Wait, I'm so sorry. We don't need to ever go.
Where do you want me to start? Like in what regard?
I guess I was just sitting here thinking like, what were you like? What was your personality?
Oh, like who was I when I was younger?
Who was you? Who were you when you were younger? But like also at the same time, if you don't want to answer that, like.
Oh no, I can answer that.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm just like, I'm sure that these fine folks don't want to hear about my like
trauma. No, I hate that. I hate that.
I mean, like I know they don't.
Or they do. Hi, welcome to a little bit.
Thank you for doing an extended episode for me.
Yeah, just a little longer. Welcome to a little bit of trauma.
It's like a little bit of trauma. That's the after show.
Stop. Subscribe to our Patreon. It's literally just us crying. Full boo-boo tears. It's hard being in judgment.
It's hard because I'm so femme, but I'm so ripped.
It's something hot. Like, ah! But,
no, when I was younger, I was really awkward and still really awkward.
No!
Yeah.
You're a little less awkward. You're not that awkward. I think you have when you go through space, I feel like you command a space really well.
Yeah. I think like it depends on when you catch me and where you catch me. What mode I'm in.
Yeah, true. But also, would you consider yourself like a social butterfly? Would you like consider yourself a person that likes to go out and be like a socialite a little bit?
Oh yeah. I mean, like I love to go out and see. Like I can move through the room. I've lived here for a long time. I know lots of, beautiful people who inside and out. I mean, beautiful, not like I know lots of pretty people. I know lots of lovely people. Yeah. So it takes, but I think like those times do take a lot of energy. You know what I mean?
Socializing takes so much out of you. Like
yeah.
I don't
always feel like able to do it, but I always want to do it.
The summer is so hard because you'll be like 5 a.m. and then you'll be like, do you want to go to a brunch at like 11? And then you're like, sure.
It's already starting.
Start. Like, you get the call, it's starting, where are you?
Yeah.
Oh! What do you mean, where am I? In bed.
Brunch, then a bar.
Literally.
And then take a nap, and then go to Queen. And I'm like, those are the days that I'm like, I don't know if I have, like, the bandwidth. You know what I mean? Like, the more that I work, now that my business is picking up, I am working long days.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, by the time I get to the weekend, I'm like,
crawling. Literally, like, thank you.
And they're like, let's fucking rage. And I'm like, I can't. I gotta, especially with the winter, I'm cold.
Let me tell you, the winter
is cold. I'm cold. I wasn't built for this.
Let me tell you something. It does not take anything for me to not go out in the winter.
Like, I know.
If it of one snowfall, I can't go outside right now. Y'all. It's way too cold. Why is that snowflake out there? I can't stand her. What if I slip?
I hope I don't fall.
Yeah, and wait, all the girls are wearing heels? I can't do heels tonight. No.
I don't go out not in heels. Like, you know what I mean? So like, hard. I'm doing it. Even if I'm gonna eat shit a million times getting to the bar, I will be in a heel. A little, even if it's a little wet.
Just a booty.
Not a kitten heel.
Oh, no.
Because I don't hate
That's
myself.
embarrassing. You might as well wear a gym shoe at that point. Like, either a gym shoe or a heel. Don't do that little...
If I need... Oh, no. That's like dowdy office wear. No, if I need like a flat moment, I'll do like a platform sneaker or like a combat boot or something like that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Wait, what were we talking about before?
We were talking about your childhood.
No, we were talking about my childhood.
Who you were before.
About the way that I was when I was a child.
Yes, the way that you were when you were a child. Yes.
Okay. I was very obsessed with like dinosaurs and space and just like biology. I was very nerdy. I couldn't tell. I'm like, I had big glasses.
Wow, you're like, I was a little bit nerdy.
I was a little bit nerdy. Yeah, no, I was obsessed with science, and I was very shy.
Yeah.
I was intensely religious. Like, I was like creepy Christian kid.
Girl.
Isn't that, yeah.
I can't even imagine, like.
It's not great.
Girl.
I had a bowl cut.
Okay, why don't I just imagine a little girl with a bowl cut and like a yellow dress, period, and a Bible in her hand. Just a young Christian girl.
And like a big wooden cross necklace. Yes. Like,
yes.
So big that it's like, okay, I guess we have to talk about it. Like, it's already...
So there's... Oh, I know what this conversation is going to be. Okay, cool.
We're having a Christian moment now.
So we have to pray before dinner. Cool. That's all I need to know.
But yeah, no, I mean, Indiana will do that to you.
True.
You know? And you only know what you know.
Yeah.
So at that point, that's what I knew. And I was like, yeah, I'm all about this. But yeah, I was definitely a nerdy little kid. Kind of a loner, which is interesting now. Like, I feel like my life has changed, like my social life has changed so much. I just didn't, I don't know. I still like spending time by myself, but now I am lucky enough to have, you know, my chosen family, and it's a lot better, you know, to at least have some kind of net. Yeah. I'm not very close with my parents, so
girl,
it's great to have
a good family.
Yeah, my Chicago fam. Yeah.
Oh my god! Shout out to chosen family. And you know what else we're gonna choose?
Including you, bitch. You know that. Oh! You know that. Oh, come on,
y'all. Okay.
You already knew that.
Now that we're one big happy family, y'all, we're gonna need to take a quick break. And we'll see you in 1 second. We'll be right back
after this commercial break.
This little break. Bye.
What?
And we're.
I think I'm over these glasses right now. Go ahead.
You were so cute though.
I know, but they kind of hurt my nose.
I get that.
Yeah.
And welcome back, everyone. How are y'all doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? And now that we're getting to another segment, let's get a little bit petty. And
we need to come up with a real, like, we need to have a clip of you doing a little bit petty.
Yeah. A little bit petty. But let's get a little bit petty and talk about what's been one of your most petty things that you've ever done. in the past year or your life, but if you want to see a time frame, that would be better. I'm just kidding. So we can at people. Like, really, if someone wants to know if you're talking about them, they can kind of get the year.
Bitch, you know there would be so many people. Like,
bitch,
she's talking about me.
Girl,
like,
the Cinderella girls be coming out from the woodworks. So, fine. Don't give me a time.
Remember me, bitch.
Do you remember me? Was this about me? Question mark?
No, girl.
No. But
like, maybe. A little bit. Let me think. I feel like in general, I really try to let people's karma just like come back to them.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if you're gonna, you know, either like disrespect me or like intentionally harm me, that's a you thing. Like that's gonna come back to you.
Yeah.
You know? But I guess if I'm honest with myself, I'm like, I can get petty if I need to. Like if you bring me to that place,
yeah,
then like I may proceed in a very fucking petty way that I will justify as like, I did what I had to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you brought it there.
Yeah.
But I feel like, okay, there was this one person who was just, they will remain unnamed.
Okay.
But it was a cis gay man who I've known for a long time, and they ended up kind of like almost bullying me or like harassing me online when I posted something that they were offended by.
Ooh.
Because they...
Sorry to the cis gay man.
Yeah, I know. Oh. This is a really hard time to be a cis gay man, and we hold space for that. So,
and let's take a moment.
Thoughts and prayers.
Just kidding. For real.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, it must be tough.
Sorry to be you.
Sorry that you're like celebrated on all levels, like on a societal level. But yeah, no, he kind of just was lashing out for me and coming for me and just started saying really horrific things that I was like, oh, this is getting, you know, deeply.
Yeah.
This is like, you've surpassed not just like transphobia, but now you're like venturing into good old fashioned misogyny and like, you know, just a lot of name calling, that sort of thing. So I took screenshots of all of it.
Okay.
I didn't know what their actual name was. I just knew, like, on Instagram, what their handle was, you know? Mm-hmm. And so somewhere along the way, it was, like, a picture that was also posted to Facebook, and it, like, had a little thing that was, like, posted to Facebook, and I clicked it, and it like took me to their Facebook profile.
Yeah.
So I got their like full name, bitch. I was like, I'm going in like a fucking detective.
Okay.
Like I found their name first and last, and then I looked them up on LinkedIn and found out what company they worked for, because I knew they were like kind of like one of those like corporate bro cis gays that like,
okay,
you know what I mean? They're like, I'm untouchable, and I was like,
tell me, oh my god. Like, I'm just sitting here like, oh my gosh,
she's like, B, what did you do?
I was sitting here, I was like, oh, she's a hacker.
She's coding.
She's coding.
She's not.
Girl, she's really got not. NFTs, girl.
I don't even, what does NFT stand for? I literally don't even know. Like, I know what an NFT is, but I don't know what it stands for.
I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did know at one point, I just can't remember now. But I do know what it is. It's like a digital photo that's worth a lot of money, and it uses a lot of electricity.
I don't understand why it's worth a lot of money. Because it's used in...
I think that it's supposed to have value in the sense of like no one else can have this art. But the thing is, you can by sending it to someone else. But I think it's also going to reach a point to where it's not copyable or shareable.
Okay. We're getting distracted.
Yeah, we're getting distracted by it. And we said NFT talks. We said we're science. This was the science coming out. This was the science coming out, girly.
Oh my god, I do want to know how they work.
Okay.
But we're going to table that.
Yes.
I looked them up on LinkedIn. I found out what company they worked for. I went to that company's LinkedIn page and like saw, sometimes they'll do like a corporate structure, like diagram.
Yeah.
Like how people, like who reports to who kind of thing. Or like at least, or maybe it's like who is, it's showing like the hierarchy of like their company. So I could see who their supervisor was.
Yeah.
And I could see people who had like given them references and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I had screenshots of this like very abusive conversation.
Ooh.
And I did reach out to their like immediate supervisor, and I told them that this is who like this person is. Like these are the things that they said to me, and it was unwarranted, and I was they took it as they interpreted my initial posting as like an attack, I guess, or something like that.
But it's just the truth.
And it was just me talking really honestly about, you know, my own trans experience. And I don't know what happened.
Really?
I don't know if they lost their job or if there was any consequences at all, but I was just like, this is definitely going to be a moment for you.
You're definitely looking at this and be like, ooh.
You know what I mean? And I think I never did anything like that before, but I was just at this point where that kind of thing had happened so much, and I just reached like a breaking point. But this person took it so far and said really disgusting things to me. You know what I mean? Like things that I'm like, that's off limits. Like, you don't do that, you know?
Yeah. I mean, and like at the end of the day, all you did was show people who he truly was.
Exactly.
Boom.
But I didn't post it to Instagram. I thought about it, and I was like, no, we like have, I think, too many people in common. Like, I don't want to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to talk to anyone else about this except you.
Yeah, I mean, except you.
Except you, viewer.
Hi, viewer.
We love our viewers.
No, we thank you. Don't forget that thumbs up button. But
yeah,
still, that is wow.
Does that make me?
Okay,
that makes me fucked up. Yeah.
No. It makes you passionate about
revenge.
Revenge. Passionate about revenge, but also it honestly is the way that maybe like he shouldn't have done what he did to you.
No, he shouldn't have.
No. And like that's where we need to hold this like conversation. He should not have done what he did to you.
100%.
Period. And like that's how you responded.
Yeah.
And
it was like it's not that I need to hurt you. I just need you to know that there are consequences to doing this, and like surely I'm not going to be your last victim. So I kind of want to like let you know that this is not a thing that you can continue to do.
No.
Not on my watch, bitch.
No. Not on my watch. Well,
not up in here.
Girl, I mean, let's get to the other question.
Okay, do it.
What's been the most petty thing that has happened to you?
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, it sounded so like Wisconsin.
She said, oh my God.
People, oh, God. Oh,
who's been real petty to me? I gotta think about it.
Oh, there's so many, but
What's like the funniest one looking back at it?
I would really
It's okay. I'll just.
I know. I didn't know you were gonna ask me that. I was like, I knew I was gonna have to tell you a story about me being petty, but I didn't think about people being petty to me. Oh, I once had. Okay, everything's gonna be nameless.
No names.
No names, because you know what I hate?
No names.
Drama.
I don't know. Literally, no one likes drama.
I'm just like not about drama.
I'm not about drama. I'm just a little bit petty.
I'm just chill.
But, yeah.
Okay, so
you don't have to tell the story. We can move on.
I had an employer.
Okay. We're here.
We're here. I had an employer who I told, it was a big box gym, and I told this employer that I was going to be leaving pretty, like, in the near future for a different gym.
Yeah.
And I was, like, very honest about my timeline, and I think, like, I had a really good week that week, so I made a fair amount of money, and I think they were kind of feeling like, why should you be rewarded when you're like leaving the team kind of thing. Which like anytime I think there's like an employer or like I don't know, anytime there's that kind of weird like loyalty thing when it's like to a corporation, I'm like, I'm not loyal to a corporation because corporations aren't loyal to me. They don't give a fuck about me.
I think it's I can like the manager, but I know the store don't love me.
Exactly.
Like, hello.
Exactly. So I was picking up to leave, and they were feeling salty about me doing well that week, I think, and they apparently thought that was like grounds for basically fabricating a reason to kick me out of our gym, and basically like tell me that they were going to do me this favor by telling me that I was, instead of being fired, instead of being terminated, that I was resigning.
Not the favor. They really tried to twist it on you.
Yeah. So that I was like, if I wouldn't have done that, I could have collected unemployment in the like gap before I got my next job, and I couldn't because I resigned. I wasn't fired. But yeah, so he basically said that the reason that I was terminated was because I was like checking my grinder at work, and he was like, that app is for sex, and you're like doing inappropriate like things at work. And I was not, I mean, like I was having sex, but not at work.
Yeah.
And like, what? I'm not stupid.
Girl.
And so it was a complete, like, and how many, come on, like in fitness, like queer people are everywhere in fitness. You know what I mean? Like, but specifically cis gays, like who are like the primary, I mean, at least a big part of the grinder user base, you know? And so I'm like, yeah, I think that I can think of about 14 other people in this gym who are using this app at work, like at least like checking it.
Girl.
And this was not, it was not grounds for, termination. So I like reported them to the Better Business Bureau.
Girl, yes. She said, I'm gonna go over your head, bitch.
When you're, those are like those Virgo-y ass moments where it's like, I've got time to do something about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did me dirty, and I think like it felt very, I don't know, the fact that they used that excuse, and I was too embarrassed to like defend myself. You know what I mean? And be like, this must be a fabrication. You know what I mean? Like, I was blindsided. So I was like, it wasn't until way later that I was like, wait, that is some really petty shit. That they like wanted to push me out of the nest, and they found a way. And they did it, and they made sure it was something that was embarrassing so that I wouldn't like be loud about it. And they told me, you know what we're gonna do for you? We're gonna let you see yourself out. Did the cat just open the door?
Oh yeah, that's Theo. Just my little baby. He wants to come in. Come here. Or leave. Come in. Leave. Leave. Okay.
Okay. But yeah, no, I reported their ass, and I mean, I'm sure nothing really came from that, or at least it was like a conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an employer fabricating a story to get me fired.
Yeah.
And making it about Grindr, like, it's giving homophobia.
It really is. Honestly,
don't you have Tinder, sir? Like,
don't you?
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't add up. Like,
no, this is literally a dating site. That's girl.
Who cares if it's like also primarily for people to hook up? Like, I know plenty of people who have met on Grindr.
I want to say, like, you are like a very like confident person, and I love that about you.
Thank you.
Because you really don't let anyone like step all over you, and like you do take steps and actions to like push forward, and I find that like really inspiring. Like, especially as like another femme person, because like it's hard to speak up and speak out.
It is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard, and there are usually consequences. You know, it's punishable a lot.
Yeah.
To be a femme who will stand firmly, like people want to punish that.
Yeah. And
people
want like, and thing is like, people like will push every single button.
Yeah.
Of us to make us act so out of character.
Right. And then when you do,
and then
now you're a psycho.
girl, and you're the crazy girl.
You're the crazy girl.
Here comes the crazy girl.
But it's like ever since I feel like all trans people get accused of being crazy and angry, and you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, well, if you were in my position and people were treating you the way that they're treating me, you'd be acting pretty fucking crazy too.
Exactly.
Like, I bet you would be I bet you would be kind of, you know, not yourself, or like maybe a little bit more reactive than you normally are. You
exactly.
Because it's like, why wouldn't you be? People are trying you at every chance they get.
Yeah.
That's why I want to get real big, so that just no one says shit.
No one will say shit to you, but you look sickening. Like, period.
Yeah.
Like, full, muscly legs, just like, ooh, just a lady.
Just a
lady.
Yes. I was telling you, like, earlier, and I mean it, that, like, I also admire you in that same way. Like, when I'm in a room with you, and we're both taking up space as, like, obvious femmes, you know, but, like, who also have a noticeable amount of muscle. I'm like, thank you. You're being here makes me feel totally valid.
Ew, this is getting all gay and squishy. Ew.
But also, I hate you, bitch.
Exactly. Ew, I fucking hate you, girl. Don't speak to me.
You are so annoying.
Ew. One tear.
Yeah, I know. I love her. I love her. What can I do? What can I do?
What can I do? Like, with that, my queer family, like.
I love that you and Tristan are both like this, and also like half of my friends, where it's like an emotional cap, where if I'm like because I'll just keep going, like I'm like, I love you, and they're like, okay, we're being way too soft, we need to remember who the fuck we are.
Yeah, literally.
And like,
but I also, it's only because of them that I'm more like this now, because I used to be that gushy bitch. But also, it was, I think, and I am still like gushy bitch.
I was like, used to be.
I do like complimenting my friends and like giving them compliments. But also at the same time, a lot of people don't love hearing it. A lot of people get so uncomfortable when they hear it.
Absolutely. And I don't, bitch, because like you, I'm like, there was a time when I was that nerdy, bowl cut, you know, braces, pimples all over my face. You know, I had plenty of time in my life where I did not feel comfortable with myself. And now I feel like I've put so much into that I'm like, well, why would I not celebrate that? Like, why would I not really believe that and stand firmly in that? And I'm not waiting for someone to validate me. I'm just like, people are like, yeah, it's not good for you to like post stuff for validation. I'm like, you're right. That's not why you should post stuff. But I'm posting that shit because I'm just like proud. I'm like, look what I did.
I don't know. I post stuff. I think I do it. Like, I do get a little sense of serotonin when you post something a little spicy and salty, and it comes back like, oh yeah, this.
The children are eating it up.
The children are eating it up. You said it. And no, I love.
I'm not saying it's not.
No, it's not. But I get what you mean.
But that shouldn't be why you're doing it.
No,
you know what I mean. If you're like, well, I want to feel better, so I'm gonna post this. It's like, ooh.
And that's why I'm talking to my therapist. Hey.
Same bitch. The 24th. What's today? 20th.
Girl,
4 days, and I got my therapy appointment.
When I tell my therapist, missed 3 appointments in a row.
Yeah.
Why do they suck? Why do therapists miss? Question: do all therapists just end up missing appointments, like just consistently for no reason? Like, what happens?
It's weird that you say that, because I went through the exact same thing, and I like asked the like provider, like the larger office. I was like, what's going on? Because it's always like last minute that they cancel too. Like, it's like same day. Like, they're like, oh, I regret to inform you that I am going to have to cancel our appointment today, and we'll reschedule. But like, I have to reschedule it. So I'm like, I'm chasing. Oh, no. I'm literally like, please heal me. Like,
I'm just like, I'm trying to get that mental health in check, please.
Girl, I'm like, no, it's already hard enough to go to therapy. Please don't make me chase you.
But girl, literally, like, and like, the thing is, I don't chase nobody. Period. Exactly.
Not a man, not a therapist.
Girl. But then no one's chasing me either, so what's happening?
Oh my.
I hate it.
That's how I get. I go through these cycles of I'm gonna stop being the person who's trying to initiate these things.
Exactly.
And I'm just gonna sit back and let whoever comes to me come to me. But then you get to that point where you're like, okay, but no one's coming for me.
Girl, the door's been open. Who's gonna walk through it? Who's gonna be the lucky person that walks through it? Is that it? My eyes.
No. And it's just like a tumbleweed. And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back to being. I'm gonna chase a little bit.
I gotta put a little effort out there. Exactly.
A little interest.
Yeah. But you know what I'm also interested in?
What?
A break. Y'all, thank you so much, and we'll be right back. See you in a second. Bye.
You know what I just realized?
Yes.
This wig is giving me so much. Do I look like I'm auditioning for Oklahoma?
Girl, don't even talk to me about Euphoria right now.
Why?
Because I'm so excited for tonight's episode.
Oh, me too. But
literally,
aren't we gonna be at Queen though?
Am I gonna be at Queen though? Maybe. I'm so tired.
I know.
And literally,
I am too.
Girl, it's just I don't.
But my dumb ass is still gonna be there.
Girl,
because I'm stupid.
I just don't have the money for real at all. But also at the same time, I'm just we'll see. We'll definitely see.
We can find someone who is gonna buy your ticket. Some lucky gentleman caller.
Girl, can you imagine? Hi, sir. No, I don't have any gentleman callers like that. The girls are getting all these gentleman callers, and meanwhile, I'm sitting there. I'm like,
who?
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
who?
Well, I don't want to say no names.
Okay.
Actually, I really don't want to say no names.
Yeah, please don't.
I'm not.
Okay.
Cool. But let's talk about the future. What are you excited for? What are you looking forward towards next?
What am I looking forward to? Okay, so definitely looking forward to my new class.
Yes.
Cheeks for Weeks and doing more oh my god, this was really cute how it just fell on your face.
Just a little.
Just gently. No, I'm excited for to do more kind of workshop-y, technique-driven instruction.
Yeah.
Or technique-focused instruction.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just keep, keeping up with my clients, building on my business, you know, trying to make more trans people aware that there is space for them in fitness. And yeah, I'm trying to create a little bit of content, that addresses being a trans person in fitness, and which is primarily cis dominated.
Yeah.
But that's the great thing about, linking up with Diego, who I definitely consider to be a community builder insofar that he created this safe space for trans folks to work out, and I mean, queer people of all walks, but I
get what you mean.
I feel very confident to bring my trans clients there without any fear that something is going to go down,
Has anything well, of course, this is something you really don't need to talk about, but has anything happened like that before?
Yeah.
That sucks. People suck.
There was one time that I was using the bathroom, the women's bathroom, and it was one of my first times doing it, and I was terrified. But this woman you me and ran out of the door screaming there's a man in the women's bathroom, and announcing it you know what I mean, to the entire gym.
No.
And I was just standing there horrified. But yeah, she went to the front desk and was talking to them. So I'm these are the types of things that they just can't happen.
No.
You know what I mean? It's so traumatic, and if I didn't work for that place, I would have probably never come back there, because I'd be wow, they, they misgender me, and they don't respect.
They don't respect you at all.
No. I can't even be in my correct bathroom,
and that sucks.
Which is bullshit,
Yeah, I just wish that I wish people were just so ugly in that sense.
I know.
Of just one, why do you care? Two, why? I just wish that there weren't just so many people that took advantage of the bathroom so everyone could feel comfortable. Like, I don't know. Like it's just one of those things where it's just like, people are people. We share bathrooms all the time. What is this?
It's so strange. And I'm like, it's so easy to make both a men's room and a women's room to make it a gender neutral bathroom.
Exactly.
So it's weird to me that there's such a fuss about it. But even bathrooms aside, just like being, visibly trans in a fitness space, it's like lots of stairs, lots of like very obvious like people making comments or like laughing very directly at you, you know what I mean? Yeah. And like anyone would want to avoid that if they could. But I just want, like, the real thing about visibly trans people being in fitness is that people, when you're working out, we tend to wear tighter, stretchier clothes. So it's a little bit more like there's not a lot of hiding anything. You know what I mean? And of course, like, you can tuck or you can wear a binder or you can adjust things in that way. But like, if people are not sure of your gender, they have a tendency to not be able to mind their own business, and like it just becomes a mystery that they must solve. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they're giving you like up and downs and like, you know what I mean? I
hate it though.
And I'm like, yeah, I have boobs and a dick. Like, what's up? Exactly. What's the problem, man? Like, you've never seen a trans body before? Well, now you have, and I didn't sign up to be like the thing to educate you, but I guess I will be that today.
Yeah. That's who I am today and right now.
Okay. Period.
Girl. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, because I think that experience makes me really excited to create space where that is not happening at all. Like, truly queer friendly, spaces that you can wear whatever you want to wear, and like listen to whatever music you want to listen to, and you're always going to have your pronouns respected, and there will never be a discussion on, like, no one's going to assume your gender, basically, because it's not about that. It's about working out. Like, you know what I mean? And it can be that simple.
That's so cute.
Just cut out all the other bullshit.
Yeah, just sweep it away.
Yeah, no. The stares from old Republican people. Yeah, we don't need it.
Not at all. Mm-mm. Just silence.
We just need our own space.
Yeah. That's really like, that makes me so happy, because as a person that is going through a lot of things and trying to figure out their gender, I wish that there were more spaces like that where you could feel like you go somewhere and feel like you could make spaces for feel like space is made for you. Like at Planet Fitness, for example, there are so many things that I want to wear and want to do at Planet Fitness that it's just like, girl. But the gym I go to now is very gay friendly. I go to literally anytime in the street. I don't know if you. Okay. I know you don't know every single gym, but I was like anytime literally down the street on Broadway.
Is she
they're
queer?
super queer, like very queer. Both owners are.
I love that.
Very queer. All the trainers on the boards have their pronouns and everything on it.
Oh, we love to see that.
It's so cute with their pictures and like, it's so cute.
So like trainery, like I always like have a habit of like flexing in photos that are like at a gym, because I'm like, isn't this what we're doing? But like now it's too much. Like I look through my own photos and I'm like, I'm doing that too much.
You're like, nope.
I need to pull it back.
If I ever decide to become a trainer, I'm literally gonna make sure all mine are dramatic shots or like super like sexy stills,
like a really soft glam.
Yeah, because like, you want to look like this final product. This is what you're going to look like if you work with me. Welcome. Hi. Oh, my name's Justin. Nice to meet you.
What happened at the end? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my god. I have no idea how's she looking? Is she still?
She's looking fine.
She's big.
She's very big.
She's thick.
She's very thick. She's very, very, very. She thick. That's what everyone's saying when I walk into the room, girl. You know that.
I know that.
Literally, I was.
And you're so tall in your heels, like your ass is like face level for a lot of people. And
Girl,
like, lucky them.
Lucky
like,
them.
Imagine.
Lucky them. Y'all lucky that I am.
Show it to us.
Not a.
Show it to us. And you want to.
Well, the only thing about this, I would show it to y'all, but there's literally no space to like really show off the goods at this angle. And I'm also not wearing the right thing. That's really the reason. This would make me look like I have.
See, I knew you were gonna say that.
Girl, I like
not in a jumpsuit.
Not in a jumpsuit. Like, give me a second chance. Give me a moment.
It's fair.
To wear something cute, and then
fair.
I post something right here. It's just me looking thick in the mirror.
I'm like, yeah.
It'll be right here. Go to the YouTube clip, which is free.
Which is free. Subscribe below.
Literally. And literally subscribe below. And rate us 5 stars on Spotify. I haven't been saying that literally on a single podcast. Which is my fault.
It is your fault.
Truly. But the booty will be there.
I'm not worried about that.
No. But do you have any final thoughts for people? Anything that you want to say? Any advice you want to give? I love always asking at the end.
I'm like, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
What were you gonna say something else?
No, literally, I just love asking people at the end.
Yeah, I would just say protect trans women. Protect Black trans women need your help to have a little bit of extra protection right now.
Bitch, say it again.
Stand up for queer people who you witness being oppressed, even if it feels like it's not your place or it might feel like someone else's job. Like, bitch, it's your job right now because you're witnessing it. And that's your moment to be that person who's
that ally that everyone says they are.
Performative allyship, we left it in 2020. We're not doing it anymore.
No.
You can still continue to do it, but it's not gonna be. Don't expect to be praised for it.
No, girl. The girls be giving black box, and I'll be like, girl, I'm so tired. That was so funny to me. I remember sitting there.
Like, Trans Day of Visibility, bitch. Every day is Trans Day of Visibility for me, bitch.
I be seeing Trans Visibility Days pop up March, July, August, December. I'm like, well, just every day.
Trans Day of...
Know the trans woman every day and love on her.
Trans Day of Vengeance is what ISAT-DOV really stands for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. You said, say that acronym again?
I said trans instead of TDOV, Trans Day of Visibility.
Yeah.
I'm like Trans Day of Vengeance.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, where,
Trans Day of Vengeance, where
vengeance is had
in
some shape or form.
Straight people better watch out. I'm just kidding.
So watch out.
Y'all better fucking watch out, honey. Whenever I have a fucking bob, like, I can't stand myself.
You're just that.
Because all I do is this. Like, I know at the
last... Prepare to be sick of me.
The last part of this whole entire thing, I know I'm just like...
Yeah.
But, thank y'all.
But yeah, stand up for queer people and support queer businesses. Especially, trans-owned businesses. Like, that is a huge need. But other than that, be honest, be yourself.
And be sickening, y'all.
And keep it sickening.
Exactly. And I can't wait. Oh, wait. Stop. Social medias. Say all your socials.
Oh, okay. You can find me on Instagram at @TheFearlessQueer. And I don't even know what my Twitter one is because it's Fearless Queer, but like with an underscore. I think
we'll flash it throughout the whole entire time.
Put it
Trust me, it will be here. Y'all will see it, and then you need to follow her.
Yes, my name is Coach B, but my full name is B Walker, so you can find me on Facebook as well.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. It was such a pleasure.
It was really dope.
It was really dope. And if you want to follow me, I'm JustinPettyOfficial on TikTok and this one little braid. TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, I am Ms. J Petty. And last but not least, if you want to follow the podcast at ALittleBitPettyPodcast, both on TikTok and Instagram. And we can't wait to see y'all, or you to see us next time. Okay, bye, honey. Ooh, bye.
God, these pricks, they're gonna be the death of you.
This is a Like Journaling production, produced and edited by yours truly, Justin Petty.